Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got it, enough for a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Baker. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down, looking to throw it. This time, a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Canes pick up enough for a first down here. QB decides to keep it here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They call the draw play here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they jump on top here in the second half. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. He'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. first play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Back to pass. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught down to the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't...
Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The punt team making their way on the field. Are they thinking about maybe taking a safety in this situation? And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, this guy knows what to do with the ball when it's in his hands. Nice job of catching it, and then the run into the end zone to give them the 1-point lead. Now, under 2 minutes to go in the national title, fourth quarter, pretty obvious. You got to go for two to give yourself potentially the 3-point lead.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Receiver makes the grab. And the offense would wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tide. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
He makes the catch, a successful two-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them.